Arlen here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is part 2 of my kitchen, decorating my kitchen for Christmas. My goodness. And you know, you think, oh, Chris and I were just out and about. We stopped at Michael's on the way home. Plus, it's raining cats and dogs today, as you can probably tell. Plus, I washed my hair this morning. So washing my hair and it being a rainy day did not bode well for any curl to be left in my hair, but that's okay because you guys are my friends and you don't care. You don't care if my hair looks a little straighter or whatever. So regardless, we're gonna get started. I also have 2 questions that I'm going to answer in this video, and I wanna show you something. I'm gonna be hauling, H-A-U-L-I-N-G, hauling a couple of things, but I've already put them in place and they're up on the tops of my cabinets. So I will tell you about them and where I got them when, you know, I'm showing you around the kitchen. How this video is going to go is I'm going to answer your questions, and then I'm going to haul one thing that I got from Amazon that I think is really nice and I want you guys to see. I mean, you'll see what I mean. And then I have 3 vases, that will go up on top of my cabinets that I want to put some Christmassy foliage into. These 2, and then this one, all milk glass. And 1 goes there and 2 go over here. So we'll be doing them similarly. So I'll probably decorate this little shelf I have up here, over here. I need to decorate that. I'll show you that wreath. That's a wreath I made for my dad a couple of years ago. And I will give you the grand tour of my kitchen when we're finished. So without further ado, let's get started here. Isn't this pretty? I got this from Michael's this morning. It was $9.99, 50, I believe, 50% off. You know what, I don't know how much off, and I turned through the receipt away. It was something off at Michael's. So I'm gonna put a little arrangement in here too, and it's gonna sit over here on my counter. So, okay, so let's get started with these questions. It's just 2, and this is all I've seen. Now I haven't gone through my comments since this morning. So if I have any more questions that have come in, please give me time. I hopefully will find them, and hopefully, you know, we'll answer them in an upcoming video. But these are the only 2 I have that I have not answered under your question. If you ask me a question and may not have checked back to see if I answered underneath your question, you might want to go ahead and try to do that just to see if I maybe have answered you, you know, in real time there. These couple of questions, I thought it would be better if I went ahead and answered. Some questions I get are just, you know, just, hey, where did you get that? Or what did you do with that? You know, I don't answer all questions here in my videos. Anyway, also this will be the last video of this week. I am taking Saturday and Sunday off this week. I'm going to take those days off. We're supposed to go see the kids on Sunday. Hopefully that we'll be able to still do that. So I wanted to give myself a couple of days here of respite, and to be honest with you guys, I'm pretty tuckered out, and I need to take a couple of down days. So I'll be back probably Monday or even Tuesday with my next Decorate With Me or whatever video, Christmas video, probably be the up top of my desk. That's probably what's coming next after this. This kitchen, though, has been a big deal. My goodness gracious, I didn't remember all of the decor that I've been collecting over the years for this, you know. So anyway, okay. Question number 1 is from Carrie Carg. Thank you for your question, Carrie. Good evening, Arlen. Oh my gosh, that whole area turned out so pretty. I'm liking the red throughout that whole area of your house. It's coming together nicely. I do appreciate the time that you take to video how you decorate. I'm feeling a bit in a rut. I just can't seem to get into the decorating mood. As much as I love Christmas, you'd think I would be easy. Do you ever get to feeling that way? Love you to bits. Have a nice evening, and hugs. You know, Carrie, you're not the only person to ask me this. In just the last couple of days, I've had a couple of people ask me other than you. And I'll tell you what motivates me to decorate, to keep decorating, is my YouTube channel and is you guys. Because I know we are all being affected by the COVID. We are still being affected by the COVID. We've all been struggling throughout this whole year. For me, the only bright light, two bright lights. One, of course, is Maverick, my family, always. But you guys have been a bright light for me, and you've helped me through dismal days. You say I've helped you, but you have helped me in return, and not in return, but just you've helped me. You know, you've just helped me. So I will admit that there are days, Carrie, where, you know, I told Chris in the car the other day, I said, man, the last thing I want to do is necessarily, you know, go home and decorate for Christmas. You know, I'm having trouble finding my happy. I think I had said that to one of you guys. I'm having trouble some days finding, I have a black spot on my phone, and I keep looking, when I look at myself over here, it looks like I have a big black dot on my face. Sorry, squirrel. But I told him there are days when it's hard to find your happy. I mean, let's face it, you guys, we've all been through a lot this year. And, you know, there are days that I would like nothing more than just to sit and watch TV or read a book or listen to music and or sleep, you know. But you know what? I don't do that. I pull myself up by my bootstraps. I give myself a little nudge and say, get yourself going, Arlen, because I know once I start, I'll feel better. Or once I get it finished, I'll feel better and I'll be glad I did it, you know? But it is difficult. I mean, I'd be a fibber if I said I wasn't struggling too. You know, so to all of you out there, we're struggling together. We're making it through. We're having to trudge through. And as I say, one day at a time, I always sing that. Y'all are sick of hearing that, I'm sure. Sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking of you. We need to look up and we need to have faith, you guys, that this will come to an end eventually. It will. It will. This will become a memory. COVID will become a memory. And that's not to diminish those who have been affected. I've had some close ones affected. My family has been affected, not me. But I've had some affected just recently, you know, and it's just not sick. But, you know, it's just, you know, it's just like it just won't go away, you know, and it will. And I hear good things about the vaccine, and hopefully, you know, all of that will come to fruition. But we just have to keep the faith and look up and know that he's in charge. He's in charge, you know. That's all we can do, you guys. That's all we can do. So, and keep ourselves safe, you know, of course, wear your mask and social distance and follow the rules and do all that good stuff, you know, that we certainly know now, and it is ingrained in every brain, you know. So, but to answer your question, yes, Carrie, I do get that like that. Okay, number 2, Tammy as well. Hey, Tammy. I am always so excited to see when you've posted a video. So I watch it first over all other channels I'm subscribed to. Then I get upset for not saving the best till last, so I watch it again. Oh my goodness, girl. Thank you so much. Oh boy, she said, and she's laughing. Question, how do you store your staircase garlands between seasons? Thanks for sharing. Well, I've gotten to the point, as you guys pretty much know, that I haven't been changing out my my garlands. I put one up in January, and then I tweaked it as we went through the seasons, you know, and the different decor, and I add to it. It's like I put up the generic green and blue, and then for fall I added some, you know, some pipberry stuff, and I added some other stuff for patriotic. I added red roses for, you know, so that's what I do with my garland nowadays. My dining room garland stayed the same all the way through. It was, I made it last winter, I believe, sometime I made it and combined a few different garlands and made up a pretty garland and put bows on it. And that stayed up throughout the year, to be honest with you. Just recently, we've taken everything down. And I used to store garlands in bins. But I told Chris, it's funny you asked this, because we just changed what we're doing. So I told Chris, out in the garage, we have one of those, it's like a bracket and it's got like a swing arm, you know, on it. And I said, Chris, could you just put a hook up, you know, down on one of the basement walls, just so that we can hook the garlands over the hook, you know, kind of a long, like a swing arm kind of hook, you know, that has, you know, a little sections, or that has enough space that I could hang a few garlands on. And that's what he did. He put up a hook down there, or a swing arm kind of thing down there, so that I can just hang my garlands down in the basement so I don't have to smush them in my bins. Because I don't like doing that to my garlands. And my Christmas garlands are being brought out like that, you know, and the green garland we'll put back in a box when we take the pine garland down. You know, but we did have to fluff it and stuff. So, and that fluffs out easy, but some of the garlands that I use might not fluff out as nicely as a pine garland would. So we hang them up. We hang them up in the basement, and that's how we do it. So I hope that helps you out, Tammy, and hope that answers your question. And thank you for those 2 questions, girls, and I'll keep looking for questions, you know, from you guys, and feel free to ask, you know, and as I said, if I don't answer you within where you made the comment, then I will, you know, I usually say I'll answer you in person, you know, I usually say that. So that's all I need my computer for, so I'm gonna put that down for now. And let me show you this one thing here that I got from Amazon. You'll know the other day I showed you the 2 snowflake pillow covers that I got from Amazon, and I love them. And as you know, I'm changing over to a more bright, vibrant red and white and gold this year. So I went down to get my throws, you know, that I have for Christmas, and all of my throws were more in the burgundy color, except for one that I bought last year. Liz just bought it this year. It's like the candy. It's right here on the back of my chair here. That one from Michael's, I believe, is where I got that last year. That or Hobby Lobby. So that's the only one that I had from last year that matched my house. So I wanted one more throw, you know, because I moved my white one into our bed, and I do use that, you know. So I got myself a red blanket, a red throw with white snowflakes on it. But I wanted to show you how they sent it. I'm going to take it out and show it to you. But I wanted to show you how it got sent to me. It's from Bed Shore, Get Cozy. This is from Amazon, and I've got it linked in my Christmas decor gift idea box in my Amazon storefront. But look how this came packaged. I mean, it is so nice. I mean, for Amazon, sometimes you just get things in a plastic bag, and you're lucky to get that sometimes, you know. But this came really nicely packed. You know, it was snug down in here, you know. And let me open this up. And this is, I don't know, y'all will see it together, but it feels really nice. Like I said, it is a Sherpa blanket. I need some new scissors. My scissors are pitiful. Ooh. Oh my goodness, this is lovely. Wow. And it wasn't that expensive. I'll flash up here how much it is. Here's half of it, you know. But look how pretty. Oh my goodness. And it's Sherpa on the back. Look how pretty. So nice. The size of a regular throw, you know. But yeah, this is very nice. So I wanted to be sure to show this to you, just in case you might like to get one. And they have all kinds of different ones. So I'll give you a link for this. Pretty, pretty. I'm going to throw that throw over there. Oh, okay. So that's it. And as I said, you can find that in my Amazon storefront. So there we go. All right, now let's get started on doing these little flower arrangements. This should not take me too long. And I keep saying that today, and it's like it takes me like 5 times longer than I thought it would. But let me get my camera turned around here, and I'll show you what we're going to be working on and with what, and we'll get her done. Okay, let's work on these 2 first. These cannot be very high profile. They're going to go right up there, actually. You can see the Be Merry up there. They're going to go right behind that. See how the ceiling vaults up there? So these are going to follow the ceiling. So they can't be very high profile at all, because I want them to sit up behind, you know, I want to see the top of them anyway, behind the Be Merry, or a bit of the top of them. So I'm just going to do 2 very low profile, just enough to say, oh, look, it's Christmas, you know. So I went to Michael's and I picked up some flocking. Now I could put the whole thing in, and isn't that pretty, but that would be way too high, way, way, way too high. So I need to just cut some of this off. I hate to do it, but I do need to cut a little bit off, and we're just gonna make a quick little arrangement, and it's not gonna be anything over the top hard, you know? And it may just sit in there like that, you know? These were each $10, $19.99, half off. And these will go pretty far. Really not much more than that. I'm really just wanting to give a taste of Christmas. Now I have a couple of these left from the Dollar Tree. Now I may put all the berries in. Remember, we're going to be looking way up on this, and I just want a taste of Christmas to come through, you know? Not anything way over the top or high. It can't be high profile because it'll hit the ceiling. Just a touch of red. That's it, you guys. Really and truly, that's it. I just want to look up and have the light catch the flocking on the greenery and the red of the berries. That's honestly it. So there, we'll put those over there. Now this one can be a little bit more, I don't know that the whole thing should go. Might be a little much. I have to take the price tag off, huh? I think that is about what I'm looking for. And I bought these. Oh, come here. Everything gets caught with everything else. I'll show you those snowmen in a minute. Again, this is going to be way up high. Like a little bit of red coming up kind of back in this area here. quite the same color, but you're not gonna know from down here. I just want a touch of it. Some of you guys in my Facebook group especially tell me how easy I make this look. Well, yeah, see that? It fell right out of there. and it isn't hard for me. I don't know why. Probably, y'all, because I've done it for like 30, however many years, and I don't even think about it anymore. But I encourage you guys to try, to just give it a try. And you guys will get it. I promise you. You will. You pull this over to me for a second. Just trust your eye, you guys. Trust your eye. Because all of you do beautiful work. I've seen it. There. I think that's good enough. Actually, I don't like them hanging down that much. You're going, ah, Lynn, what are you doing? Well, I don't like them hanging down quite that much. They're gonna go down below the cabinet. So I just, there we go. I like that better. Yeah, all right, that's gonna do that one. All right, now, with what I have left, I want to do a little something in here. And we're $9.99, you get 3. I'm gonna use 2 today, and I might use the other one in my powder room. So first off though, I need to kind of cut a piece of this lovely Oasis stuff. It always makes flower arranging easier when you go ahead and bite the bullet and use this. There we go. Now, let me get rid of this. Okay, let's bring this over here. And same kind of concept. Only we will make a bow to kind of nestle into it. So I'm going to just use what I have left here. And I do have some more stuff in my, it's too high. And a little bin I have here on my chair next to me. But let's try to use this and see if we can't just use this. Excuse me. It's in the wrong way. Good job. Oh, it's cute so far, huh? Okay, let me see about these snowmen. This is actually going to sit underneath my cabinet over here. Might just do one. This stuff just is not very user-friendly. I like the snowman, you guys. I might like it just more classically decorated. I was going to put the snowman in, but I decided not to, you guys. I'll use them somewhere else. I like it more, just more classically decorated. I don't want the snowman is kind of puts a little cutesy factor in it, and which is cute sometimes, but that's really not what I'm going for with this certain arrangement. So I think I'll just not. Usually me kind of overwhelms this. I'm not liking these. Now see, next year, I'll pack this away just like this when I'm finished this year with my decor. And instead of, you know, taking this apart, which I used to do that, you guys. I used to take every flower arrangement apart and redo it. I really did. Every year. That's crazy. Why do that if I don't have to, you know? So bless Chris's heart, I kind of begged. I said, can you please put some shelves downstairs for me? Up downstairs on a wall? Sure. I'm like, well, Arlen, why didn't you ever think of doing that, you dummy? I might make a little bow. Let me see. And there we go. Okay, I like that. And then I just want to cut these little tails. I don't want them hanging down, so I'm just going to cut them little dovetails. And that, my friends, will sit just like that. Cute, huh? Underneath my cabinet over here. All right, that, my friends, will do it, except for I want to put together this little shelf up here. Let me turn around here and do some final words, and then I will call Chris up so he can put my flowers up on top of the cabinets, and then I will go around the kitchen and show you my kitchen. Okie dokie, everybody, here I am back in front of the camera. I'm very happy with how all this worked out. I'm telling you, especially this one, I think it's super pretty. Oh my goodness, I love this hobnail vase. I think this is super pretty. And I got the vase at the Minuteman Mini Mall. That's where I got all three of these vases, as a matter of fact, the milk glass. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. Much happier, to be honest with you. When Chris had gotten up yesterday evening to do the tops of the cabinets with my, instruction or whatever, and I said, just hand me those vases down. I'm gonna stick some red flowers in it and we're gonna call it a night. Well, the more I looked at them, the more I was like, Arlene, you need to do it right. You need to do it right. So, of course, these I will take apart again. And what I did what I took out of these is I tied them together with a tie wrap and I put a note on them. I punched a hole in a 3x5 card and put it, tied it around the stem of the florals that I had in these vases. And those florals will go right back in after Christmas. So, but anyway, all right, you guys, I'm going to get behind the camera again and we'll walk around the kitchen and show you everything. We'll start over here at this shelf and I'll show you that. And then I'll turn the camera off for a while until Chris comes up and we get everything situated and I straighten up, and then I'll give you a tour of the kitchen. Yay. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to show you everything. And I'll tell you about a couple of more things that I got that I want to kind of haul for you. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping in here and for listening to me yammer on and play around with flowers. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love doing my YouTube channel, you guys. It really does make my day every day. I really enjoy interacting with you guys and showing you what little I know as far as decorating or crafting is concerned. So thank you guys so much for being so supportive and for, clicking on that subscribe button and clicking on the likes and sharing with your friends. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. All right, here we go. Let's go into some final words. And, for those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all. To bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around. And I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, come back though, because I'm going to show you everything. But until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Okay, here I am behind the camera again. And while I'm right here, I wanted to show you this wreath. My dad hosted our Christmas get-together one year, the first year that he was into his new place. And he sold our family home his home after my mom passed away. And he, didn't want to have to worry about the grass anymore or anything. So he got himself a lovely condo. And man, is it nice. So he hosted our Christmas Eve celebration. You know how we do round robin. So I made him a wreath for his door. Actually, we hung it on a hall tree in his place. So wanted to show you that. So I thought we would use it. He says here, he brought it back to me. He says, I don't have any place to store it. He said, you store it here and I'll take it back if I ever host again or if I want it. I said, okay. So I thought I'd put it there and see if he wants to take it for after Thanksgiving. He can do that. So anyway, here's this little shelf. This little shelf is ancient. Chris made it for me decades ago, and I used to have that stencil in my kitchen in my other house. And he made this. It was that stencil, actually, both bows and hearts, and then the heart cut out in the middle. That was the stencil. And it went all the way around my kitchen, and Chris made me this shelf to go with it, and he just recently painted it black for me. It used to be brown. So I thought we would decorate this. I don't know where I got this star, you guys. It's ancient. This I got at Ross last year, this little tea light. And then I just have some Wait till you hear what this thing does. Oh my land. I think it's every time you walk by it, I'm gonna have to turn it off. It'll drive us crazy. I thought it would go there. Yikes. Then I do have one of these white poinsettias. Oh my. Look here, buddy. You're gonna have to turn off. These things are so big, I'm not gonna use it. I might put some berries. Well, that's enough to drive you crazy. I got that down at the Yankee Candle, the Christmas store down at the Yankee Candle place. All right, so let's see. I do have these cute little Hope Peace Joy. And there was a fourth one there. Is Noel. Uh-oh. Sit up there, buddy. Let me see if I can do something with some berries. I'll be right back. I gotta turn off because I'm not on a tripod. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, everybody. Here we go. The kitchen is finally done. Oh my goodness. I'm super happy with it. Of course, I always say that. Here's our little creation that we did yesterday with Miss Bella's lantern. And I added the wooden Christmas trees, the reindeer, and a little mercury glass votive candle holder. I got the table runner from Hobby Lobby last year. And as you notice, I changed out my curtains this year. I have them linked in my Amazon storefront. They were not expensive. I bought 3 panels for these 3 windows. But let's start in this corner over here, and then we'll go up. I had a blue lamp sitting in this corner, so I just wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit more festive in here for this Christmas. I really didn't do too much last year. I had my mixing bowls out here last year. So I just found a couple of little Santa figurines. Nothing is new here at all. And I don't have my, these are supposed to be to the side. Sorry about that. There we go. That's where I keep my little candies, peppermint patties. And there's a penguin from New Zealand. And then I just hung that little sign with command strip Velcro. And there's the little flower arrangement we did today. A little joy. And I got this for $2 at a secondhand store last year. It's like a big little candle. It takes 2 AAA batteries, something like that. But I thought that was cute. And of course the Keurig. But I even changed out the little silicone mat. And then as we move up, this is one thing that I sometimes like to remember to say every day, but even at Christmas, may this Christmas find us surrounded by the ones we love and those who love us. I got that big plate, I believe, from Amazon, I think, several years ago. Again, not much is new up here this year, other than that little tree right there. And then, of course, there's the arrangement that we just did today. Looks good up there. Looks really good. And as we move across the windows, these are just plastic chargers with melamine plates glued on with Gorilla Glue. And there I found my 2 little vases and just literally stuck some greenery and some berries in them. I got the plates from, I think, Amazon. I had to remember to link those. I don't think I have them linked. I need to do that. Hopefully they'll be in there by the time you see you go and check if you do. And then I've added in 2 trees to the kitchen window, changed my candles out to red. And you all saw this arrangement. I made this last year. And I mirrored the kitchen windows on this side. Did a mirror image on this side. This is a Yankee candle holder with a Yankee candle in it. And I don't remember, we got this at BJ's. Yes, I do remember where we got this little snowman from BJ's. And then Stacy gave me this last year. Isn't that cute? It looks like a little ceramic Christmas tree, and it's a night light. I didn't do too much back in that corner. I just added some red candles, some red cardinals, some red berries, and some red sugar bone creamer. And then this garland that I have on the hood came from in that last year. And no, it's not fire hazard. It may not look like it, but that's a big long difference between the top of the hood and where we could. Okay, as we go up here, this is what I wanted to haul for you. See that little lantern right there? That's actually kind of plastic, and it's half of a lantern. And Chris rigged it up. It's battery operated, and he rigged it up to be electric. You can Google that if you want to know how to do it. But isn't that pretty right up there in that corner, just blinking away? And the 2 trees on either side I got from Hobby Lobby, and they're new this year. This little set of snowmen, which I love, are old. I got this from Williamsburg, the powder, years and years and years ago. The little sleigh I've had, her sled I've had for years, and the little pots that you see spattered about I got from Walmart last year. So you can see the little Christmas tree up there, and the little sledding guy, I got him from the Christmas Mouse in Williamsburg years and years ago. And as we move on over, I just got that little Santa there on the corner from Walmart the other day. I think it was like $14. And there's a little joy sign and the Be Merry. You saw this in yesterday's video. There's Dad's wreath. If I can get a link for you on Amazon, I'll get you one for the over-the-door holder there. I got that from Grandin Road, but I think they do have it on Amazon for maybe a little bit of a cheaper price. So check my Amazon store and see if they have that. And then this is just what I did here to go under our hymn. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings that Stacy got me. That's our family hymn, and the one we love to sing the most when we're together. And she had it etched into wood for me, the sheet music. Love it. But here's this little shelf with the singing bird that I turned off. And all I did from where you guys saw it is just added some little bit of foliage here and there, which adds to it, you know. And that, my friends, will be that for the kitchen. Definitely one of my favorite rooms in the entire house, y'all, for sure. Definitely the heart of our home. So that'll do it. And in my home tour, I'll go through all this with just set to music. So y'all have a great weekend, and I will see you next week on Monday or Tuesday. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Take care now. Bye-bye.
you.